was a kid, we'd stay up late and play Dungeons and Dragons. I'd always be the dungeon. Rollvember.
All right. Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming to join us on this, what will absolutely be a chaotic ride. I have with me a fantastic group of players that are going to delve into a absolutely normal, boring, nonchalant city that involves dreams and it's nothing terrible. But enough about me because I'd rather talk about this delightful crew we have. Um, I'm Gabe. I will be the DM today, and with me I have Sid. Sid, would you please introduce yourself?
Hey guys, I'm Sid Kitten. I'm with the Chili Mountain, who's an org in the Heroes of the Storm League, sponsored by Roll20. And I'm also a streamer, streaming World of Warcraft and some FPS games like Apex and Valorant.
Awesome, good choice. And then next, Tetcher.
Hi, I'm Techa. I'm a commentator and host working for companies like Ubisoft, Blizzard, and Twitch, and doing a lot of charity and creative show running on the side, and very avid D&D player and host.
Oh my gosh, y'all are cooler than me. And then we have TBK.
Hi, I'm TBK or Ryan. I've been big in the hero scene for quite some time, and currently I'm mainly doing D&D content in the form of discussion podcasts and live play games.
Very cool. Okay. And so first I'm going to set the scene for this group of adventurers that I have around me are all recent hires at the local Adventurers Guild of Skalka. There have been a few posted jobs. You've been assigned to the same squad of adventurers with the financial backing of a noble named Arwim, who works as the middleman and benefactor for the jobs that you do. Arwim has found an assignment from guild postings of a village where villagers have seen their nightmares and dreams come to life, but they have no idea why. The job of you adventurers is to investigate and, if possible, stop this strange occurrence. So I'd say all of you are probably walking into Arwim's office right now. Arwim is sitting at the office. It is a gnome with a long purple hat and a sly grin on his face. And I think the first person to walk in would be Lorelei. Would you describe her for me?
Yes. So Lorelei is a rogue coming from a city where she had to conceal her identity before. She had gotten into some trouble. So once being like a prestigious person among her community, got into some trouble and was kind of now doing jobs on the side to keep afloat.
That makes sense. So you walk in, Lorelei, and you see Arwim sitting in his chair. Come in, take a seat, take a load off. Enjoy some time because when we get into it, oh, you'll be running around. And like as he gestures to a couple chairs, they actually like move a little bit closer, almost if they're like pulled by some magical force.
I love that. I go ahead and take a seat and I put my legs up on the second seat, getting a little too comfortable.
I respect that. And I think next, I think Quaco comes in.
Quaco is a tallish lizard folk, hitting just under 6'2", green skin, quite skinny in general. Following him is a flying cauldron with two mechanical wings coming out the side of it. He has several different food pouches attached to him. You can see a couple herb bottles attached to his waist as they come in, looking very confused, a little skittish around. He was raised by lizard folks, but traded with a nearby halfling village in exchange for not hunting their grounds. They were placated with food, and he found the halfling food to be delicious, so he aspired that instead of just hunting for all his food, he would actually learn how to cook. And that has been his driving force, finding the most exotic ingredients and finding money to buy the most exotic ingredients.
Ah, I see. You know what? You look like you've been eating well, and I heard that place has food you wouldn't believe. Take a seat.
Thank you, soft skin. I am
Ah.
prepared for the mission.
I'm not gonna call you hard skin because that seems strange. And then following is last but not least our Phineas Augustus.
So Phineas is a large, portly orc, and he is in clerical robes, the bright sun of Lathander emblazoned upon his chest. Walks in, looks around, pats his belly a little bit, sees the open chair ahead, walks forward, and trips over his robe as he goes flying, grabs the chair, breaks it in half, and ends up on the floor just looking around. Oh, not my bad. My
It's
bad.
You know what? It's fine. They're expendable. I'll just.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I kind of like try and fit it back together a little bit. Then I cast mending on it, and I'm very good at casting mending, and kind of seal it up, and then. Oh, sorry. Apologies.
I'll be honest. I didn't actually think that was gonna work. I was but you know what? I picked the right people for the job. So I was gonna have you walk there, but well, do you want to walk there? And he like looks at all three of you.
Quacko is indifferent. Dwarf gets appetite up.
Where are we going? Per se.
What's that place called? What's that place? Nova. That's a weird name. Yeah, Nova. And like you see him like looking at a piece of paper and like kind of like looks at it upside down to make sure he read it right. I don't know why he thinks that would help, but he does for whatever reason. Turns back. Nova, yeah. Seems made up. The village of Nova. It's about like a day's away.
If we could ride on a horse or some type of animal, that would be preferable.
I can get you a ride. Not a problem. Not a problem. Suzanne, get the squirrels. And you hear what sounds like flopping feet, and then you see like a small, like 1.5 foot tall frog standing on 2 legs run from around the table and then out the door. Thank you, Suzanne. All right. Well, is there anything else that I can do for you? Your ride should be ready in about 15 minutes. Suzanne works so fast.
Do we get to keep the squirrels? I have not tried squirrel meat before.
What? You know, if you want to try eating these, sure, go ahead.
This is good news. Quacko is what you soft skins call happy.
Oh. What do you call happy?
I have no concept of happy. My people do not understand regular emotions. Fear and hunger are the most driving forces.
I rub my chin and go, my work is cut out for me.
And I'm just have a disgusted face this entire time. Just holding like any belongings near me.
Okay. So, all of you have worked with each other before. So this is like it's not necessarily a new thing, but like it's probably the second or third adventure that you've had with each other. You hear what sounds almost like a sound from outside, and it's relatively loud for what you know a squirrel to be. You walk outside and you see 2 horse-sized squirrels attached to a carriage.
Quacko is out of his depth.
I look at the other 2 and I go, this is new for me.
Well,
Back.
let's go.
All right, so you just get in the carriage?
This seems to be our transportation.
How big is this carriage?
It looks like it could fit about 6, maybe 8 people in it. It's relatively roomy.
Okay, I squeeze in. Oh, this is nice.
Lots of room for sprawling. I know you like to do this.
I sprawl.
All right. So as you get in, you notice that there's like what looks to be a mechanical figure sitting at the back. Some of you might know a Warforged. It looks like they're sleeping.
Finally someone who can stand up to the superiority of my scales.
And you see in their hand a piece of paper.
Should we wake them up?
A good question.
I'd say let's poke them.
This sounds like it is, as you say, on you.
All right, so I approach them carefully but with confidence and kind of like kick one with my foot.
Oh. I know you'd be coming soon, but I didn't think you'd be coming that quickly. And their eyes are like, it's a very like LEDs, and it's like blink, 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 blink.
Who are you, if I may ask?
Well, I'm what did they call me this time? Jerry 12. And who are
It is
you
a
lot?
pleasure. It is a pleasure, Jerry 12. I am Quecko the Techo Gecko.
The light illumine you, Jerry 12.
And it is I, Lorelai.
Ah, it's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance. So where exactly are we going?
We are journeying to the town of Nova for the sake of finding mysteries involving dreams.
Well, then this is for you. And they hand you, Quecko, the slip of paper, and then walk their way up to the front of the carriage and get in, and then start mushing.
I unroll the paper. See what's on it.
So on the paper, it says, seeking help. The dreams and nightmares have been coming to life. I dreamt of a bear with 13 heads, and it was standing at the edge of my bed the next morning.
Oh dear. Sounds most troublesome.
It seems most unfortunate.
Very, very concerning if you think about it. I read it and then it just put me to sleep.
Was this an angry bear?
It does not specify. It may be a neutral bear.
Well, I suppose that we should sleep now, because sleeping there might be detrimental to our health. Unless it was a nice bear. And then that would actually be pretty cool.
It also depends if you like to have positive or negative dreams. If you dream of gold, will gold come to life? This is troublesome knowledge.
So you all get in this vehicle and start traveling to the village of Nova. And it's actually a relatively calm and peaceful travel. There is beautiful trees and lights and sights as you're traveling along by. Think a very like almost industrial fantasy kind of world. There is a sense of mechanisms and science and metal, but it's more so integrated into the general and natural life. You can see that this carriage itself, it does have reinforced metal wheels. There is still a wooden frame for the most part, but it has a stronger, sturdier base to it.
This engineering is most satisfactory. Good work. I aspire to such engineering feats.
Well, I could teach you someday if you would like to learn.
This would be helpful to Queco.
And
Thank you, friend.
It's a moment where like the Warforged's head, like this like automaton, turns 180 to look at you to have this conversation, and then turns back almost like an owl.
Jerry 12, is your neck in need of assistance? I'm pretty sure that most humanoids are unable to make such moves.
Well, I'm not like most humanoids there, Queco. Haha.
Understood.
Jerry 12, is it right? I have a question for you. Were there 11 other Jerrys before you, or did you just like the number 12?
Well, I killed the other. Oh, well, what is that over there? And Jerry 12 stops. Oh, it looks like there might be someone on the side of the road there. Because we have the lovely Martian Bob joining us.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Welcome to Chaos. So,
Thank you.
just throwing you into it, how would you describe the way your character looks physically?
Oh, wow. Okay, my character, so I'm Karagor, and my character is a very tall, about 7'1", very ghastly looking kind of fella. All right, he's very, very toned. He's got about a 12-pack, and he's got black mists coming all over his body. You almost can't even see his feet or his hands.
So there's a couple of things. One, I want you to. You'll find out how perfect that is for this story, considering what I told the other players before this. Two, so something I didn't tell everyone is that we are raising money, obviously. And with all donations, here's the beauty of it. For every $50 that we raise, Gabe has his own little chart of things that are going to happen in this world that is just going to pop up for the players. And so far, in this session, we have raised $220, which means Gabe gets to roll in his chart 4 times. Now, if we get another $30, that's 5 different rolls in this chart. And it has nothing to do with a place and a village and a game where dreams and nightmares are coming to life. Not at all. Not at all.
Can I roll insight on the DM?
Yeah, go for it. Tell me what you get.
Sure, 14.
I'm lying. I am straight lying.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you there, Karagor. And this is like an automaton that you notice a little bit now. They've got like kind of a rusted chin that almost looks like a beard. Well, are you looking for travel there, Karagor? We've got plenty of space. You look a little misty-eyed, though.
Yes, I'm looking to find the blood of many travelers that I am searching for.
Oh, well, there's 3 travelers in here. Get in.
Queco is hesitant about this decision.
I'm not sure about this.
I've already got the legs spread and lean back going pretty good, but I spread my legs extra wide to make sure that no one can sit next to me.
Man spreading. Perfect.
So Karagor, I'd say that you actually, you probably have a little bit of a relation to this village of Nova. The village of Nova where like dreams and nightmares have been coming to life. And I'd say you yourself had a dream where you had an ability and power over shadows. And the wildest thing was it came true. But then you did also encounter a 13-headed bear, and that was not something that you could necessarily handle on your own. You came here for whatever reason, but this Warforged, this automaton, tells you directly that they're going to this place to resolve this, which means it might work out in your favor somehow.
That's perfect. I am ready to encounter many challenges on my way to find what I am looking for.
Okay. All right. So you hop in. and you see Lorelei, would you describe yourself again for me, please?
Yes, so I am a rogue traveler who was from a prestigious community, and I'm going to elaborate here now, who was involved in like a scandal in her village and now was doing odd jobs to be able to make ends meet.
Okay. Interesting. And then Tetra, could you re-describe your character for us?
Absolutely. Relatively tall lizard folk, just under 6'2", green skin. Looks pretty confused about literally everything that is going on as a constant state of being. Covered in cooking utensils and items of food that they've carried with them. Born in a lizard folk village that traded with halflings in exchange for not eating the halflings, and liked halfling food so much that he pledged to become the best cook and cook with everything, so was looking for money for food.
Okay. And then, Phineas, would you describe yourself again for us, especially for our newcomer?
So Phineas is a large, dark green skinned, portly orc with clerical robes and a large sunburst on his chest. He looks up at you as you come in and goes, "Ah, the light of Lathander illumine you. Seriously, you're quite dark."
All right. And so how are you reacting to this?
I didn't forget I have a flying
Kirigor?
cauldron, by the way, that is following me around. Sorry.
Also that. So, and you notice, Karagor, that this carriage is being pulled by 2 horse-sized squirrels. And in this moment, as you're all having this conversation, you see the strangest sight in the distance. And it's nothing you need to roll for because it is huge. You see what looks to be a 5-headed dragon, but almost as if it was painted. And it's just like flying above, flapping, and it lands, and it turns its head, and its heads are 2D. It flies off further away, and Jerry 12. Well, that was definitely in the direction of Nova. I can be sure of that much.
Quecco is having third thoughts.
Ah, so does this mean there's a flight path?
I like the way that you think there. Oh, I think it might be. Well, come, Karagor, come, get on. What are you waiting for?
I start praying.
I will definitely hop in.
I have no skin, so I have not much to worry about. No flesh either. As you get in, they just kind of mush it again and start heading out. That strange, like, painted dragon. And for those of you who know D&D, this is essentially a painted version of Tiamat.
Oh, God.
Don't worry about that. It's fine. It's just out and about flying around. So is there anything that any of you want to discuss before we get to the city of Nova?
Have you heard about the glorious light of Lathander?
Quecco has not heard about this Lathander. Please explain.
Oh, let me tell you about our Lord and Savior Lathander. He is the god of light, and he is so wonderful. Illuminates the darkest of places and the darkest of times. Oh, could talk about it all day.
Are these any relations to Sessinek and Senuana?
I don't know them. Are they nice people?
Nice is relative to lizard folk.
You all hear what sounds... You know, it's not even subtle. It's definitely the sound of an explosion. and you see a city in the distance. But then you hear a couple more explosions and then see shots go into the sky. It looks like firework, actually.
Like a
We are under
full-on
attack.
city?
Yeah. So you're still a bit away from Nova. Nova is a village that's in the outskirts, but you've come to like a main city.
Okay.
I'm bringing you to the main city because then we can leave the carriage here and go off to where the rest of Nova is. I don't want to just run in there all willy-nilly. I'm worried about the squirrels.
I am told the one I seek is a strong fighter.
Oh, I know a strong fighter. That'd be Willis. Willis, if you go to the blacksmith, ask for Willis. This is the city of Team. Team is a big old city, but it goes right directly to Nova. They do a lot of trade in between each other. And Jerry 12, what a dumb name, pulls up outside of the city and lets you all out of the carriage. Well, I'll be waiting here. Go off. Shoo. Do you all get out of the carriage?
I mean, if we're being shooed, that really...
Thank you for your assistance, Jerry 12.
I run towards many groups that are fighting, looking for the one.
And- So let's
all right. Never mind.
let's make the first roll of the game, everyone. So I need you to open up your
boy.
character sheet, and when you do that, go to oh my gosh, why is everything so hard? Go to your skills on the left side, and then click perception for me. So I need everyone to make a perception roll. Queco got an
Queco is
18.
very perceptive.
Amazing. Okay. Augustus got a 12. Lovely. And then Lorelei, do you see the perception on the left?
Which column is that on? First
The
one?
skills column. Yes,
Upper
yeah, the
half of
first
the
one.
sheet, left hand side.
Or like strength and dexterity is?
Just a little bit over to the right, underneath like where it says saving throws, there's a bunch of skills with names.
Oh, gotcha.
All right. Lorelei got a 13, and then do you see the skill stuff as well?
I'm looking for it.
There,
I'm also
sorry.
blind.
Left column, it'll be like right next to like strength, dexterity, constitution, and then it'll say like
Okay,
skills
okay.
and a bunch of things.
Yeah.
Perception.
I see it. Yep.
Yep, go ahead and click that for me. Wow, we're gonna get weird and I'm so excited. 15. Okay, so it looks like Karagor and Queco, you two are the ones that see there's something in the city that, like, as you're walking in, it like peeks around a corner and then peeks back. You only saw a brief look, but it had strange glowing eyes. And Queco, I think you specifically, because, and I only say that because that was who I rolled for our donation chart. You specifically remember having a nightmare about a small, furry creature with white fur and glowing red eyes that was like trying to nibble on your legs, but like with sharp, like terrifying teeth.
Comrades, Queco is what I believe you softskins call frightened. Queco is concerned about his legs. Please protect Queco's legs.
Why? This seems like a nice city.
You notice something very strange when you walk into this city. There's fireworks going off, but it's empty. There is not a soul in this city that you can see.
Could I ask Gex, my flying cauldron, to fly into the air and have a look around, see if it can see anything?
Absolutely.
Alrighty. Gex will fly just a little bit above the rooftops and have a peek, see if it sees anything.
Okay. Does your
It does. It rolled a natural 1.
your cauldron doesn't have eyes.
Oh no! Design flaw.
And so it can't seem to see anything.
I knew I should have patched that.
But, here's where the fun begins.
Oh no. Please be gentle for Gex. It does not have a lot of hit points.
I don't know why you would say that. Nothing is happening. What is Gex's AC?
Oh no, 13.
Okay, so there is an arrow that goes whizzing by Gex.
Gex, retreat! Return to my voice! We are under attack!
And all of you saw this arrow, like, from the distance go in the air past this flying cauldron.
Now, did this arrow come from one of these creatures that you mentioned earlier?
No, but you see the general direction where it came from? It looked like it came down a road ahead and to the left. So you could follow the general direction where it came from, if you would like to.
I think this is something we must investigate.
Let's go.
Other than the general, there's no one else here in the whole large city. Everyone's gone.
That's why we must determine where that arrow came from.
I'm rather concerned right now.
Quacko shared
saying-
concern.
You're scared?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying.
Then we shall leave you behind to deal with
Oh gods,
the
no, please.
horse-sized squirrels.
Quacko believes this to be unwise. Survivability chances go up drastically when we move together.
Agreed.
I'm right behind you, Karagor. Just say the word.
I'm right in the middle of all of you.
I guess that means I'm in the front. I am somewhere at the back.
I like that you changed that. Because those are very different.
Yeah, very different.
Then we will carry the body, alive or dead, of Phineas. Let us go.
All right. So you start walking in, you follow with the direction that this arrow came from, and you see what looks to be like the sign of a blacksmith, but it's partially hanging off. The sign, I don't know why the sign is partially hanging off, and it looks like the windows are barred up. You actually, as you're walking through the city, you do notice that a lot of the areas, the doors, the windows, it looks like they're barricaded. And it's still oddly silent.
Can we go inside this blacksmith's shop?
So this is one of my favorite things to say in D&D. You can certainly try.
Can Becco just grab everyone quickly? And I need a question for you, DM.
Yes.
I have artificer infusements, but they're done at the beginning of at the end of a long rest.
Honestly, you can do it right now as if you had a long rest, because nothing has happened, and I love you taking more things because it'll give me more chaos.
Alrighty, then I will just turn to the group and go. We seem to be in a place of great danger. I can offer assistance to one of you. Do any of you use a bow, a melee weapon that can be thrown, or a wand or staff of sorts?
I am a master of spellcasting. I can assist you.
This is good. Would anyone else like to take dibs?
A short bow if you have one.
I cannot give a bow. I can upgrade one you already have.
You do have a short bow, actually.
Oh, do I?
Lorelei.
Will you join us, Lorelei?
I
Also,
will.
just for my players, ignore me rolling in the thing. This is just me appreciating all the donations we've gotten. Don't worry about it.
No, definitely not worrying. Definitely.
So while
But yeah,
they're talking, can I go and check and see if the door is locked or unlocked?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
Just walk up to the door. Just I'm not gonna open it yet. Just to see if it's locked or unlocked.
It's locked. It's definitely locked.
Yes, who would like the upgrade? The bow or the spellcasting focus?
Lorelei, at one point in your life, as elves are generally very tall, right?
Mm-hmm.
At one point in your life, you've had a bad dream about just being smaller. And as you're talking to this figure in front of you, you get like a flash of it in your mind for a second, almost as if like you feel a hand of mist tap your eyes, and all of you see Lorelei halve in height. All of like the clothing and weapons and everything goes with her, but now she's half as tall.
Ally Lorelei, you appear to have shrunk. Are you a magic user as well?
I think
Is this a
makes-
concern?
I've seen this spell before. Well done.
This makes Lorelei the best candidate to look inside.
It's locked. I did check. It's can't get in, so that means we probably just need to leave it as it is, right?
No.
I'm
Don't you have a big hammer?
small. I'm small as the mouse. I could fit through that
Oh.
Go away.
keyhole.
If
Perfect.
And there's someone that like is yelling through out the window. Go away.
Oh, see, look, they don't even want us here. Come on, let's just maybe there's some people down further, not here.
You're not real.
Lorelei,
You know what? Phineas might have a point. This house here, blacksmith, whatever it was, I don't think it's got what we have. Let's get out of here.
Lorelei, may I see your bow, please?
1,
Yes,
2,
here you
3,
go.
4.
Thank you. And yeah, I'll spend
Excellent.
a second or two upgrading that to a repeating shot short bow, which I will put what it
Nice.
does in the chat. Gives it a +1, and she no longer needs to use arrows. It makes arrows.
Karagor, what are you doing right now?
Right now,
Yes, right this second.
What are you wearing?
Shadows.
I am made of shadows. What is wrong with you? What do you mean?
The newest style
I
this
am
summer.
looking around the building, keeping
I-
track of.
Are
the
you touching
nothingness.
it by chance?
I can't touch anything. My shadow form does not allow me to touch this physical world.
So is your shadow form touching anything on the
Yes.
building? Okay, awesome. Even though you are of shadows, physical touch is something that's not something you really grasp. And you want to be through this building. You want to move through it to figure out what is in there, who is in there. There's a little bit of curiosity. Is this the person that you're seeking? And in the moment that you touch it, there's like a wispy feeling that goes through your entire essentially ethereal body. And it feels like a golden opportunity. Gold.
You're right. I'm feeling something unusual as I reach into the building. There's something here. It calls me. It summons me.
And that drive, in an instant, all of you see the house, the blacksmith shop, the walls become gold. All of them.
Is this some sort of trick? Or
I
is
knew
this
it.
real?
Quaco
There's
doesn't
something
care.
there.
What the hell did you do? Why is it gold? You hear this voice inside the house.
We're not real. Why do you ask?
You've got a point. Then someone opens a door and you see a dwarf, a very portly dwarf, full beard, long black hair. What are you? And they look at you, Lorelei. Huh. You look reliable. What are you all doing here?
Lorelei pushes the dwarf aside. stomping inside with like these big combat boots. We must investigate. Come on, gang.
You just walk in his shop and just push him aside.
Yeah.
Awesome. Perfect. Does anyone else follow?
Yeah, weapon inspection. Just walk inside.
I'm looking for a drink.
Can you drink?
Sir, this is a blacksmith.
You know what? There is plenty of things of ale there, though, actually.
Oh, everyone's going in without me. Okay, let's. Good Sir Dwarf, may I enter your shop?
Yes, good. Go ahead. Everyone else is in there, but I appreciate that you asked.
Oh, of course, the light of Lathander illumine you, good sir. And I walk in, try not to smack him on the way, on the way in, stub my toe on the door.
So you walk in, and you see, for any of you, this is going to be a very memey game if you haven't this. I know you've seen that GIF from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia of the guy with the conspiracy board who does like this. You walk in to see a conspiracy board of that level with like the word dreams, an idea of different dreams, different things, like notes that he's seen. And there's even like a badly drawn picture of what you know was the like painted Tiamat you saw.
This is it. I knew there was something here, guys. This is where we need to start. What is our game plan?
What do you know about that? Why are you here? What the hell's happening?
We've seen this before. The dragon, the dreams. This is where we're supposed to be.
This is a this is a crap place to be.
You're supposed to guide us.
What the? Oh, shoot.
Yes, it must be you. You're who we're looking for. Help us.
I'm Wilson.
You must have information.
He shuts the door, grabs a drink, takes a drink. It's Always Sunny on roll 20. Bless you, Dice Ogre. Puts the drink down. I don't know why you came here, but you came to a not a great place. Basically, we have there was this village nearby, Nova, right? Now in the village of Nova, they said that dreams were coming to life and nightmares and such. So a couple of us went there to try to figure it out.
How much beer did you have?
Not enough.
Is this a real dream, or is this a false vision?
Yeah, you're all armed. It's fine. Come with me. And he like walks outside, and you see him like walk across the street to like kind of a tower.
Wait, this tower. I've seen this before.
Is there something up there?
Are you coming? I can't show you if we're down.
Let's go. Let's go to the top of the tower. I'm ready.
Come on, guys. We need to follow him. He's who we're looking for.
Queco is having fifth thoughts, but we'll follow anyway.
And I'm just going to say again, the more that you all donate, every $50 raised is another roll in this delightful chart. And it's just going to get... what the hell?
Oh, dear.
Yeah, let's see. Who is the last person to walk out?
Probably me.
That's perfect. Because I was actually hoping it was going to be you anyway. So, as you're the last person to walk out, would you say that your character cares a little bit about money?
Maybe a little bit.
A little bit. You had a dream of more money so that you could at least do more good, so that you could bring more peace and balance and help. And then there's that strange, cold, waspy feeling over your mind.
Ooh.
And let's see. Oh, that didn't work because I didn't type that right. 19 gold pieces just appear in your hand.
Oh. This is unusual.
Wait, where did you get that? Where did that come from?
May Queco have some?
Sure.
Is
I bite one to see if it's real.
Oh, it's real.
this
Oh,
single?
shouldn't have done that. Oh, I spit a tooth out.
Yeah, it hurts.
I always see people doing that. I really don't know why, but it seemed like a good idea at the time. Sure. Here's one for you, and one
Thank
for
you.
you. And I tried to put one in the Wispy's hand, and it just. But I'll keep it for you. Yeah.
Is this ability replicable?
That would be nice, wouldn't it? And I close my eyes and I hold my hand out to see if 19 more gold pieces appear.
So you close your eyes and hold your hand out, and you wait a
wait.
second.
Wait. Is this the same material the house was made of?
A conspiracy theories among us.
And Augusta, Phineas, as your hands are out, you get a sensation. Something's happening. And then the other three of you see Wilson walking by and then just like slap Phineas's hands. What are you doing?
Oh gosh! Oh,
Come. And he like pushes you out the door specifically.
I'm coming.
Why do you
I'm
people
coming.
just make gold? He pushes you more.
Are you complaining? Your shop is now worth millions.
Come on,
Please.
Phineas, stop playing around. We're on a mission. Let's go. Wilson, lead the way.
All right, I'm coming. I'm coming.
We're gonna come back to that scale person. And then
My
you like,
name is Queco, and you are welcome.
thanks, Queco. I don't know. And then he just goes up the steps very quickly. And it looks like it's about like 6 floors. Like it's a decently sized tower. There's a couple different like towers spread out. They could be for scouting, plenty of different reasons. But do all of you go up?
Follow the Wilson.
Begrudgingly.
Yeah.
Enthusiastically, because this place seems safer than outside.
I'm right behind Wilson.
All right. You all get to the top, and Wilson is just like pointing in a direction. And when all of you look in that direction, you can distinctly see a crater outside of the city, like a 5-10 minute walk in the distance. Well, apparently, someone dreamt about that happening.
Is that where Nova was?
Yes.
Oh,
Wait.
gods.
It's just a crater?
Yes.
Was anyone hurt? Were there any survivors?
Can we see what's inside the crater from the top of this tower?
Make a perception check for me, if you would like. Go ahead, Karagor. See what you got. This is fine. And you're not sure. It's very hard to tell.
Do I even have eyeballs?
Is this an in-character statement? I hope it is.
Would you like Queco to analyze you?
Yes, please.
I will check for eyeballs, I guess.
Do
Okay.
I have...
In this moment, Lorelai and Phineas, would you make a perception check for me as well? Okay. So Lorelai, you are focused on, does Karagor have eyes? That's so strange. But Phineas, you're looking around still, and you're looking around this city because even with all this happening, you're still concerned about other people, right?
Totally.
And in that moment, Phineas, you see looming behind a building that looks to be like a general store or something in the distance, but inside of the city, a figure that looks to be like a skeletal face with gems for eyes and a black mist coming out of their mouth, staring at all of you.
I go, and I reach back to do one of those, like tap the shoulder, but I end up doing Karagor, and my hand just like starts flying through.
Whoa. Watch where you're pointing that thing.
Oh! I am so sorry.
And actually, you know what?
So sorry.
Phineas, one more thing. Would you make a
Control
religion check for me?
Ooh, I would love to.
Nice.
Has it been decided if I have eyeballs yet?
Actually, yeah, please tell me that first. That I care about more.
Okay, what am I rolling for this?
Make a medicine check.
All right, let's do it.
Above a 20. Oh, okay.
Nope.
So
Nope.
there's not eyeballs, but it's like you're looking into tiny wormholes.
Oh, that
Your
must
lack of
explain-
ocular senses fascinate me. You do not, in fact, have balls
But
of
am
the
I
eye
seeing
variety.
The next dimension of
Yes.
reality.
Cause like you put a clawed finger through, and all of you, like, it doesn't go like through the face. It's almost like when it goes in, like it's going into a different dimension. Putting your finger through, it's a very like, it feels like almost you're putting your finger into a fridge.
You
Now,
are cold, friend. Would you like
Phineas,
a blanket?
When you're looking at this creature, there's almost like a divine connection, and you know very quickly that looking at this creature has given you the same sensation as when gold came out of your hand.
Narrow my eyes. Does anyone else see the skulled thing with the jewel eyes?
For Karagor, it is
Down there.
debatable. We have not found eyes.
I can only
I look back and I see like everybody just staring at Karagor's face. What are you doing? Look down there.
And all of you do see this creature, but instead of just one, when you look back, Phineas, they're now standing just out in the open, and there's a second one a little ways away.
Queco sees your concern.
This seems very ominous. And I use thaumaturgy to make ominous music. Just kind of roll through.
I got you.
My dimensional eyeballs tell me they see things in the crater. I believe there's something down there.
So here, okay, actually, Karagor, will you make an Arcana check for me in the skills?
Ooh. Big ol' fancy.
So with a 14, you do know that there is magic that affects dreams. There is magic that allows people to go into dreams. And with that facet, it would make sense if there's magic that can pull dreams into reality. But it is powerful magic.
Somehow, this is all connected. The house, the gold in his hand, the crater. What is going on?
Karagor, what do you see? Tell us. And Lorelai grabs Karagor, or tries to, by his shoulders, and just like shakes him, and his mist kind of like does this thing, and then once she stops, it like gets back into his form.
Phineas, at this point, you've noticed 13 of those skeletons have gathered in that courtyard area.
I need to stop looking away. Every time I turn around, there's more of them. Oh.
Queco will assist you and keep looking.
This is an unrelated question. How many of you are Doctor Who fans?
Very.
I've never seen it.
Perfect. Continue.
I'm gonna
I know what it's going.
I'm gonna take out one of the gold coins and just throw it at him.
Oh, you throw it at the
At
skeletons.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. You know what? Make a dexterity check. Just go ahead and
Oh,
click
this is
dexterity.
my specialty.
Get him. Do it. Believe.
So that's a 14.
Wow, that's actually impressive.
All right. So, you do beam one in the head. And when you beam one in their head, all of their eyes start to glow. This is one of my favorite sounds. All of their eyes start to glow. A soft blue tone. And then they just and the mist
I don't know if I should have done that.
the mist starts pouring out furiously, and you hear what sounds like almost like stomps. Boom, boom, boom.
Gold
And-
makes them stronger, you fool.
There's like an amorphous blob that's like moving its way through the buildings and stomping as it pulls its way closer, and it pulls a bunch of the skeletons into its form, and it's like a large gelatinous form. You see inside of the gelatinous form what looks to be humans, dwarves, elves, orcs. There is a almost, would you say, city's worth of people inside of this gelatinous form.
I think there might be a city's worth of people in there.
Quacko thinks we should go home.
I think something is to be said here. We must find out what happened to the people in this city. And
I think we have worked it out.
Actually, I need to check the donations thing real quick, just for awesome. Great. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna roll because that's one of the best things about this game. So Sid, you are going to be 1. Well, excuse, not even Sid. Lorelei, you're going to be 1. Quecco, you're going to be 2. Phineas, you're going to be 3. And Karagor, you're going to be 4. Awesome, Lorelei. All of you are looking at this monstrous form. And you get a sense that you should look over your shoulder. You look over and like 5 inches from your face, it looks like there's a version of you, but with horns, sunken eyes, a gaunt face. Your dream, your fears, they feed. And no one else hears this but you, Lorelei.
So, Lorelai, upon hearing this, she's taken aback and she faints. Actually,
just for fun, and this is all for fun. Would you make me a dex? So you see above skills, it says saving throws. Would you click the dexterity one for me?
yes.
Thank you. I don't see.
It's a 9.
Oh, I don't know why I just didn't look. Okay, so you fall, you slip, you don't fall off the tower. That was my concern. I was gonna say it was real close. I was actually gonna say an 8 or below. You fall off the tower, but you land on the tower as you like fall back and faint a little bit at this creature, and before you blink, you see it kind of just almost disappear as if it was dust. And the stomping of this horrible abomination in the distance is still happening. What do all of you do?
Oh goodness. I'm gonna turn around to walk back down the stairs and trip over her.
Make me a dexterity saving throw. Okay.
What in the world?
You don't fall off the tower either. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Wilson also walks over Lorelei. And Wilson falls off the tower. Wait. He like tumbles over, and he doesn't. Wilson seems to be unconscious on the ground.
Wilson!
And when he fell, you notice that if a blob had a face to look in your direction, it definitely does now. It's not looking up at all of you, but it is looking in Wilson's direction.
Quirko would like to also turn to run down the stairs with the intent of locking the goddamn door at the bottom of the tower.
At the top of the tower.
Okay, so Queko's running down at the bottom of the tower to lock the door. What are Phineas, Lorelei, and Karagor doing?
So Lorelei like gained some consciousness. She's like, wait, I was here. Where did she go? And she's like grasping at like the air. And she's like, no, I was here. She was here. Who was that? Guys. And she's just like kind of like not realizing what's happening.
You know what? I love making people's first D&D experience weird as hell. So would you make, just click intelligence for me. An intelligence roll for me. Okay, 15. It was probably a projection of someone else speaking. So the question is who or what?
Okay, so Lorelei asks the squad, guys, did you see that? Did you see me? Did you see her? Did you also have a vision? Somebody tell me what's going on.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't see you, and so I tripped over you. Apologies.
My multi-dimensional eyes have detected
Yeah, what's up?
something,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't quite get a grasp on it. What did you see, Lorelei?
I saw myself, but it wasn't me. I had horns and sunken eyes. I don't know where we are or what this is, but it's not good. We need to get to the bottom of this. Now, guys.
To the bottom of the tower? Yes, that sounds like a wonderful idea.
Quirko is nearly there.
And so here's where it gets weird, right?
It wasn't
Now
already?
You got me there. The skeletons have had their mouths open and been seeping this black mist. Now, Queko, you are
Wait.
closer to the bottom. Oh, go ahead,
Yes, I
Karagor.
am.
My mist?
It looks fairly similar. Queko, you see black mist coming underneath the door and filling up this tower.
Quirko is having sick thoughts, and we'll turn back around and run right up the tower to get as far away from this as possible. Because it does not look friendly, because Black Mist is either friend or foe, and he doesn't know this one, so run away.
That's a valid point. What all
So yeah,
you
we'll
do?
run back up the tower and
You
just
see,
yell up.
it's
"There is
moving
more
very
of this."
slowly.
Karagor, have you lost some of yourself? It appears to be at the bottom of the tower.
I feel what's happening to me. There's something. It's pulling me apart.
Karagor, make another Arcana check for me. 17. So you did originally feel that you were coming here because of having to deal with this, but this mist is very similar to you. There's no chance that you were also a manifestation of a dream or a nightmare, right?
This is part of my journey. I'm trying to understand what this all means. What does it mean? It's pulling me apart.
Karagor, no. We have been lifelong friends, and up until this journey, I'm finding out you don't have eyes. You're fell eyes.
Out of character, you do remember that you've known them for like an hour, right?
Well, we've done previous jobs before, right?
No,
Everybody said
Karagor is the one you
Karagor.
found on the side of the road.
Oh. Attributed to when she like
wait,
passed out
but
or
wait,
whatever.
but wait. I may have been in a different form, and I see Lorelai. What does it all mean?
I'm very concerned at this point. So I go over and try to like wave my hands to blow the smoke back towards him in like a body type shape.
You know what? How would you like to do this? Would you like to do Arcana, religion? Would you like to do sleight of hand?
Oh, we're totally going with sleight of hand.
All right. How can you piece together something that is not physically touching?
I don't know. Let's let my -1 skill check decide.
I love this game.
Yep, that's about what I expected.
So Karagor's form is almost like it's like when people try to do those vape tricks. You're like trying to put it together. You accidentally give them like a big unicorn horn, but it's like kind of staying, like cotton candy almost.
How many arms did he have before?
At least one. I'll cast Prestidigitation to create a harmless puff of wind to assist.
That does actually help, Karagor. You feel your form like shaping back together. There's still like a pretty sick horn, but the rest of you does seem to be as together as a Miss Man could be.
I'm getting back.
Now, everyone but Karagor, because I like to reward narrative strangeness. Karagor, you're not really affected by this mist that is coming up, but everyone else, I would like you. So there is the saving throws. I would like you to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh my god, are you kidding? What are the odds?
Okay, so in D&D, when you roll a natural 20, it's a critical success. So Queco and Phineas both rolled critical successes.
What are the odds?
Lorelai did not, and rolled a 7, which would not be enough to be a natural. So Lorelai, what is something that you fear?
She fears being small, like a mouse, like recognizable.
So Lorelai, you were already halved inside, but you all see Lorelai's face kind of go into a snout. Small little mouse ears go from the side and then shift up to the top. A little tail pops out of the back, and your feet become paws. You become a mouse-like humanoid. So now you are half your size and essentially a mouse person.
So a 3-foot mouse.
Yeah.
Lorelai, are you okay?
Is this because you fell off the tower?
Well, you're still in the tower. The one who fell off the tower was Wilson, who was unconscious, and you all just left out there. I just want to put that out there.
I was missed. It was scary.
Oh God! Wilson!
I might have a way to help her. I know some magic.
All right.
This seems advisory.
Can we help her? Can we all? What can we do?
Okay.
I could cover her in grease. That is about the extent of my ability.
So, Karagori, as a sorcerer, you have a spell called Detect Magic. And Detect Magic lets you like sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. You can also sometimes learn what school of magic it is. Would you like to cast that?
Yes.
All right. So you spend a spell slot to cast it, and then just for extra flavor, will you make me another Arcana check? Just so I can gauge how much we're getting here. 15. Okay. So with a 15, this mist itself is definitely magic. Lorelai's entire presence is magic right now, as you can see that this mist is really affecting her so deeply. The mist doesn't seem to be taking hold on Quaco or Phineas. You look at yourself and there is magic coursing all through you. And as you're like focusing in on this magic, because even though these companions are strange, there is a little bit of care for them. It's hard being a mist person and making friends, I'd say. But these people, they get it. There's a very strange thing about this magic. Usually in the world of the arcane, there are different schools of magic. But this mist, everything that's surrounding Lorelai, you're not just getting one school. You're getting conjuration, you're getting necromancy, and you're getting illusion. It's almost as if there is a dark magic that is making illusions be conjured into reality.
This is, I can feel it now that I've been scooped back together. I think there's something going on here. I think I might be able to help her, or at least consume her.
The first one, please, if there is a choice.
You went from very helpful to super creepy real quick there, Karagor.
Where are all of you in the tower right now?
Probably still at the top.
Cool. Cool. The slime creature has actually stopped walking. And you see, like, it's a very strange moment. You see something almost like swimming through the gelatinous creature and then just walk out. Now, if everyone would like to take a closer look, you can all roll a perception check. Again, I like letting everyone roll because everyone either sees something really weird by failing or something really exciting by doing well. And yourself included, Lorelai.
Okay.
Mouse
You're like,
perception.
Wait,
you're still a little
I have a question. Are we just leaving her there, like consumed in mist right now, or like?
Well, I mean, she's just a mouse person. She's less
okay.
consumed in mist now. It's
Gotcha.
she's not as misty as you. You're more like Pokemon Misty. You stay misty the entire season. She was more of a side character for that episode. Now she's a mouse.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I got you. My pleasure. I don't know why people ever let me do these things. Okay, so and then also don't forget that you can also roll Karagor in your skills perception. Show me what those mist eyes do. 15. Lorelai, you're very dizzy. You feel like you keep seeing yourself and then you blink and then she's gone. The others of you, screw it, it's funny. You see a figure like strolling out of this blob. And I'd say that the party does point them out to you, so you see them as well, Lorelai. And they have long orange hair and beautiful flowing robes. And they walk towards the tower, towards the front entrance.
Can they see us here? Do they know we're present?
They haven't looked up, but they are walking towards the tower.
What should we do, guys?
I'm gonna suddenly remember Wilson again.
Yes.
Look over the tower and see how he is.
You can't see him underneath the smoke.
Oh no.
I look back and say, "It appears we've lost Wilson."
We shall recover him.
Do I go recover him and dive into the mist?
Maybe less dive, more walk down the stairs. This is a very long drop.
Is
That
the
is acceptable.
flame-haired person coming in, or are they just walking near the bottom of the tower?
They're nonchalantly walking towards what looks to be the entrance of the tower and just humming to themselves. All of the skeleton's eyes have dulled down. The cube has stopped like shifting around. And this figure is just walking towards.
So Lorelai in her like rogueness is like trying, like forgets she's a mouse and is trying to be like a bad biddy and is like, you know, like, hey guys, like I'll take them or meet them at the door, come behind me. And everyone's kind of like,
Now all of you do have weapons. This is not Gabe trying to instigate a fight that might be a bad idea.
Oh, I'm all in for a fight.
Just telling you, in case.
I would like to try one thing first. I would like to use my magical tinkering to create a box that can hold a quick recorded message as an action if a button is pressed on it. And I will record the message, friend or foe, and drop it off the tower towards the door.
Oh, neat. Okay, so that is what Quaco is doing. Lorelai, what would you like to do?
So Lorelai starts like scurrying down the stairs of the tower, ready to like meet the friend or foe like at the door, like trying to take this like stance of like combat, forgetting she's like a mouse.
Okay, mouses can still get it done. Let me tell you, there are were-rats in D&D, and they're scary as hell.
I'll mess you up.
Yeah, oh my God, I've got stories about that. Karagor, what are you doing in this moment?
I am making my way down the tower.
Yes. Okay.
I'm ready.
What is your
Lorelai's
intention? Okay, you're gonna be with Lorelai's side, and then Phineas, in all of this chaos, what are you up to?
I look around and slowly realize that I am the last one again. So, this is a very bad day. And I start walking down the stairs behind them.
Right. So, it looks like the figure is like 40, 50 seconds away. Are you going to try to pull Wilson inside?
You can try and find him first.
That's the. If no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just not a terrible laugh. Does anyone open the door to look outside for Wilson?
Do we need to get Wilson back up first? Maybe he has a way to communicate with these people better.
I mean, I feel kind of bad that he fell off the tower, and then we haven't done anything yet. He might be dead. I don't know. We should probably check.
I'll create another magical tinkering box, one that gives light out in 5 feet, and hand it to Karagor. Just like, it probably falls through Karagor, but I try.
So, you know, I'd say if Karagor wants to hold it, he can. But if he
Yes,
doesn't want it,
I
it just
can
drops.
Throw this
manifest
out. It might
myself.
help you look. You seem like the best person to maybe go to maybe open the door and check.
I'm almost at the door.
All right, so you open the door. Here's the fun part. I need everyone but Karagor, unless Karagor wants to roll again for me, please.
What are we
For
doing?
a Constitution save. Actually, no, not this time. This time, I would like you to roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's worse. Oh my god.
Okay.
I hate you, Quecco.
I
hate you so
Oh
I'm
much.
my
sorry.
God.
What is happening to Lorelei?
I want to see the
Yeah.
result. This is
Gabe-
awesome.
Gabe feels terrible.
This is rigged.
This is like this is bullying. Gabe is sorry. Oh, what the hell? Okay, weird.
Just quickly, do I have time to run to the bathroom super quickly?
Yeah, absolutely. So if
All right.
if any of you want to go take a quick break, I am happy to filibuster with the party. If you have to go to the bathroom, please feel free to go at any time. We are doing this for fun.
All right, back in a sec.
Perfect. All right.
I'll take a quick bathroom break.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's take a quick bio break. We will be back here in like a minute. I'm happy to just filibuster with the party here and the chat here so that they can hear all of the chaos that is happening. So one of the fun things about this is that this went nowhere I wanted it to go because you were okay. So Gabe's brain totally forgot as I was saying words. I said city. I didn't mean to say city. You were supposed to be in Nova and we ended up in a city instead. And you know what? We're having a great time. Having a great
I
time.
mean, Nova's fine, right? It's fine.
Mm.
Fine.
We're on the way. It's part of the journey.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's since Sid's not here, I'm gonna roll on the chart to figure out what happens. This is a great way to introduce newbies to D&D, right? They're the only ones that fail the saves. I swear I made it right. I swear I did. But so how are you two enjoying this so far? Is this anything like what you expected?
You know,
This-
it's. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
This is definitely the most ridiculous one shot that I have ever run in a good way.
Good. It's my goal.
Yeah, honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing, but
If you're enjoying yourself, even though if you know what you're doing, that's fine.
yeah,
That's what
it's-
matters.
It's pretty fun. I
Karagori
appreciate
is a
it.
really interesting character.
Yeah, right?
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
It's I'm not really sure exactly how the inspiration came for him, but
That's what makes it fun.
Like, in my head, I'm imagining, if you've seen My Hero Academia, I'm imagining like the Portal character from
Yes.
the League of Villains. That's what I'm
Very good.
imagining visual-wise.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost like that crossed with like a Dementor,
Oh, that's cool.
kind of is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I've had the the Full Metal Alchemist like shadow creatures. Like every once in a while, you just see this weird like mouth smile thing or like an
Oh.
eye like all through, and it's like creepy as all get out.
Yep.
I had to confirm if I had eyes or not. I wasn't sure, you know.
That's fair. Okay. So here's the weird thing, Lorelai.
So sorry.
You know how some people have dreams about being animals?
Uh-huh.
It's already strange that you are a mouse person, but at some point you had dreams about having antlers as well. And they just kind of sprout out. Oh my God, you're that weird rabbit. You're a jackalope now.
Okay. And
So
that,
you have antlers coming out of your head. And you know what? If you get to a point where you want to try to like charge someone with your jackalope antlers, I would absolutely let you.
you know, and surprisingly, that doesn't bother Lorelai. She's actually feeling more comfortable with the antlers now than without them before. She feels stronger, energized, almost evil now.
What have I done?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. And we tipped off the edge.
Ah,
Yep.
yes. deer, the most evil of animals.
So with the cube of light, and your affinity with this like mist, Karagor, you can actually find Wilson on the ground relatively easy. You don't even have to roll. You do see him.
Nice.
He is still breathing. He has 8 eyes. And they're like the normal 2, but then a row of 5 on his forehead, and then like 1 above and 1 below to make an extra. Well, I guess that would make 10 eyes. No,
Maybe he could
5.
spare some for Karagor.
My math is off. He got a lot of eyes on his head now. Oh my! Wait, what? Hold on.
Can I go
won.
see if he's okay?
Well, Karagor, do you want to just drag him in? I'll
won.
absolutely let you.
I do.
Okay,
I
you
wanna
drag him in.
Pick him up,
Yes.
and I wanna touch those eyeballs.
Uh,
Feel what it's like.
One blinks, and then they all blink like one after another.
That's what I was expecting.
Karagor, you see in the distance, the figure approaching you has a beautiful, like, orange-like mane of hair. And there's a sharp grin on their face. Elven ears pointed out. And they're wearing, like, green robes. And they're looking directly at you, Karagor. And they're just, you can hear them humming happily to themselves. Still maybe like 30 seconds away. So you can get inside before anything happens.
I've heard this song before.
Actually, make a religion check for me, Karagor.
This is fine.
We'll see. God, I
Replace
would...
that mist with flames. This is
Ooh,
fine.
Okay. Karagor, you know of this, of a figure that looks like that. They're mischievous. They're fey. They're known by some as the Traveler.
The Traveler.
Yes.
They should not approach the door. Tell them to stop right now.
Karagor's talking to y'all. It's not talking to me. I'm a monster.
Excuse me. Would you please back away? We are administering medical attention.
Lorelai starts to like do this thing with her foot. What is it called? You know what I mean?
The like ground thumping, like rabbits
Yeah.
do.
Oh. Amazing.
Yeah, that type of thing.
Yep.
I'm gonna go over to Wilson.
Let's get Wilson up.
Yeah, and
bring him
check
in.
on him, and look down and go. Oh gosh!
He's been
As
down
soon as
too
I
long.
notice he's got 8 eyes.
Yep.
Something appears to be different about him.
Get him inside quickly.
Check his pulse, I guess.
Ugh. And he is breathing. When you all start like looking around and like checking him, and he seems like he actually becomes conscious again. All of the eyes again do that. Like one eye blinks, and then they all blink like one after another, all the way to like the last right eye. Whoa! Everything is very clear to me right now. I don't like it.
Wilson,
Yes,
are you okay?
I think so. Why?
What happened? You blacked out there for a second.
I fell off a tower.
Speaking of which, we should probably get him back inside quickly.
Why?
Wilson.
That.
So then Lorelai uses one of her antlers to like grab him by the shirt and like pick him up, and he's like hanging off of like one of the antlers, and she like scurries inside.
What is that?
That's Lorelai.
Oh, what?
Wilson, you have eyes of which I do not have. but you have so many of them.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna look over at Wilson and go, well, in my professional medical opinion, you have something called nearsightedness and farsightedness.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
And Lorelai like shakes him off her horn and like she like drops on the ground and she's like angry. She's like, Wilson, can you see
Yes?
into the other dimension?
What? No!
What can you see? Tell us. And she like opens like two of his eyes like that.
Wilson,
Okay, when you say two of his eyes,
hold on.
go ahead, Kirigor.
Oh, no, go ahead, sorry.
When you say two of his eyes, do you mean the normal two eyes or the other one?
The other one.
Oh, what is happening? And at this point, I think he notices that like he has vision other than his normal two eyes, because he sees your fingers like opening eyelids, but he's touching the eyes like above his cheeks.
You have 200 vision.
Yes.
Do you see these
Wilson.
elves at the door? Tell us more.
Did you dream of anything, Wilson? We need to know now.
And that's an excellent question, because you ask him if he dreamt of anything, and he tells you he dreamt of the figure that's walking up. The figure has been capturing dreams and harnessing them, and for a moment he would swear that he felt connected to everyone around.
Aw.
You all hear at the door.
I think we
Please
should
use the
open it.
provided box.
I think we should not open it.
Let's open
Phineas,
it.
Why are
Please
you
use
such
the
a
provided
coward,
box.
He's
Phineas?
connected to everything. It's like
I will-
Please
yoga.
use the provided box outside.
Gabe wants to say this just out of
Let's
character.
open it.
My favorite thing is that the newcomers want to open the door. Gabe loves this. This is
Let's do
huge
it.
for me.
He said he feels connected to everything. That's like yoga philosophy. One
It
with
feels like we should ask him whether he feels this is still a good thing or not, though, before
Like,
we jump
goodbye.
in.
I feel, I sense my eyes. They've seen something of Wilson, but I can't put my mists on it. Wilson,
Figure outside. Could you please use the provided box so we can be sure?
tell us, Wilson. We need to go in there.
Fine, Keko. We'll try it your way.
Do we know? Do we need to go in there?
I'm just asking the person outside to use the box I sent them. That's all I'm saying right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Interesting.
open the door yet. I'm
Okay.
saying the friend or foe box.
Phineas, what are you doing right now?
Oh no.
Probably freaking out. Just
Yeah, that's
just
valid.
A little bit. Yep, just a little bit.
What is-
Open it.
What is Phineas thinking about?
Oh, no.
Phineas is thinking
Oh, that's
about
stupid.
peeing his pants.
Oh.
I think I reach out and I open the door.
Oh,
This
boy.
is stupid as hell. Not you. Okay, Phineas. So this is now a larger bottom to the tower. Otherwise, no, it's not. There's like, this is like a 30-foot bottom of the tower, right? And Phineas, you have this feeling that like you kind of want to pee yourself. You've managed through this, but it's been hard. It's been terrifying.
Yep, this has almost broken me.
Yes. And thank you all for the donations for what the hell happens next. Phineas, you're so nervous that you like wish you weren't alone, that you had a partner, a companion, and you all see Phineas like slowly rise up as underneath you, Phineas, you are now mounted on a majestic black unicorn.
Yo! That's cool as hell.
Phineas, how do you keep making things appear like this?
Yeah, I'm-
What are you
I'm-
keeping from us?
I'm mad it's only the good stuff for Phineas.
I know.
Lorelei has got turned into a jackalope.
Phineas, where is the gold? Is this one gold?
I reach in my pocket. Is the gold still there?
Yes. And actually, so you
What a day!
Quecko, you had the box outside. All of you here,
Yeah.
yeah, Phineas, you have 18 gold and a black unicorn. Like,
Hell yeah.
Quecko, you gave the box, and then you hear the friend or foe. A voice on the other side. Both.
I look down.
Quecko's gambit has done absolutely nothing for us.
I think I'll call it Hermes.
Oh, Hermes, I like that name. Who's Hermes? And the voice is having this conversation on the other side of the door.
Not that I'd ask you, but I was having a conversation with my new black unicorn.
I want one of those. And then you hear a on the other side of the door. Better.
Can we help you?
Yes. Give me your dreams and your nightmares.
The sign says no solicitors.
There's no that's not what it says actually. And on this side of the door you see a sign appear that says solicitors.
Oh, I can't argue with that. We should let them in.
Oh, that was easy. I mean, yes.
No, wait a second. And I've basically gravitated to like hugging the unicorn for dear life.
And
At
they're
this point-
here for it. Like they are warm and soft and this is like if you had a comfort object, it is this unicorn.
I feel really good right now, actually. Like this is like I was having a really bad day, but this is, I mean, 18 gold in my pocket and a hug and a black unicorn feels like a very soft pillow. I'm the calm level is rising, so I'm okay. I'm a little more okay with the door being open now.
So Karagor, you know that the figure you saw was the traveler, but you never said that out loud, did you?
That's true, yes.
Cool. Just making sure. That's fine. Just check. It's fine. Don't worry about it. What do you all do?
I vote we open the door. This seems perfectly reasonable. The sign isn't there.
I think we absolutely open this door. Dreams or nightmares. And besides, they're on the other side of the door. We gotta let them in.
Food.
You know what, everyone? It's been a tough day, but I'm feeling in a better place right
I'm gonna
now.
open the door right now.
So, I'm okay with it.
So Lorelai gets in her like stance with like her bow, and she's like, "Open it now!"
Quecko would just as the door opens, would like to position Gex next to. Oh, who probably needs it the most? Probably the jackalope. Probably next to Lorelai. So Gex will just be hovering next to Lorelai.
So you open the door and you look through it, and when you look out the door, it's entirely black. Except for the figure you saw. Green robes and like the hood is down, the sly smile, sitting in a throne of gilded gold with reds and blues draped atop it, sitting in kind of like a side saddle. Come in, come in. I've been waiting for all of you, and bring Wilson.
Lorelai grabs Wilson with one of her horns again. And she's like angry. She's like, "We got him. What do you want?"
Accept it. I told you I want your dreams. Like I have the dreams of everyone else. The dreams of those in Nova and dreams. Well, I don't actually really care what this place was called.
You have the dreams. Can you give me my past dream? Help me find who I seek?
and they stand up slowly. And it almost looks like they grow 3 times as tall as they're standing, but then shrink back as if it was like a perspective, a trick of the eyes. What is it, or who is it you seek? Speak their name, and I will peek. I'll give you a look of what you need. But oh, do hear me, and oh, do heed. For when I give a gift to you, sometimes the things, well, they come true.
I've come so far.
Yes.
I need to see. Show me. I seek one with the name of Sabriel.
Sabriel. Ah. And what would you like out of this, Sabriel?
I must know if they the one that killed me in my past life. I seek.
Oh, I'll tell you. They were. How about I give you a second shot? And they snap their fingers. And all of you, including still on the unicorn, Phineas, 'cause that's important. All of you find yourself in what looks to be a wide open space, an open field. You're all standing next to each other, and you see a figure. Bald, scars across their face, rippling muscles, and a long sword across their back. They look like they might be a fighter or a barbarian of some sort. And you all see a vision of this figure, Sabriel, stabbing, almost like a duplicate of Karagor, through the chest, and then pulling the blade back. And they look at all of you, and we're going to do something very fun. We're going to roll initiative.
Yes.
Now, initiative in D&D is basically generating the turn order. You will see initiative on your character sheet. Yep, you can go ahead and click initiative, and it'll roll it for you.
Sorry, where is that at?
It's at
That
the top
is
underneath your name.
Yep.
Center column.
Next to like speed and armor class, in between that.
I see it. Yeah. Thank
Yep. Okay, so we have going from first to last, we have Sabriel, then we have Lorelei, then we have Queko, and then we have Karagor. Now, Yeah. Sabriel lets out a beckoning roar and puts their blade on the ground. And like, if you consider almost like any sort of zombie apocalypse game, when there's that gigantic creature that's dragging a heavy weapon on the floor and charging it, they are charging directly for all of you. And they're going for... Oh, I keep switching it around. They're actually going for you, Karagor. They're charging directly at you. They want to slay you again. And you see the travelers sitting in the distance. They're like manifesting popcorn out of an everlasting bag, just watching and chuckling. And this creature, it takes a swing at you. And so they're rolling to try and hit your armor class, Karagor. So they rolled a 15. What is your armor class? Next to initiative.
12.
So that one will hit you. So they hit you for 10 points of damage.
That's a lot.
So your hit points are going to go down by 10.
Oh boy.
But you're still standing. And they just like... the blade almost like goes through your shoulder. And you would think that it would be softer with the mist, but it does find a physical form.
I have to get out of here.
Are you alive?
I'm glad I get to do this again. Karagor is alive. Is struggling a little bit.
That's good.
But we'll go to the next person in initiative. That will be Lorelei. So on your character sheet, you see below like hit dice and death saves, there is the weapons. What would you like to attack with?
The short bow.
Would you like to move away and then attack? Or do you wanna stay relatively close to your companions, close enough that if you need to a melee you can?
I want to jump away, kind of like doing some type of like cat-like jumping around the buildings, like parkour.
Okay. So you know what? Because you are very mouse-like, you have these beautiful jackalope antlers. We're going to go into a mechanic that 5e has that I really like, which is advantage and disadvantage. Because you have these capabilities, do you see right above your initiative the advantage button?
Yes.
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 So go ahead and click that. And what advantage is, it rolls 2 dice at once and then takes the higher. Disadvantage does the opposite. So we're gonna give you advantage because you've been through the ringer, but some of this stuff can work to your advantage at this point. So go ahead and click advantage. And just because we're trying to be showy, do you see in the skills acrobatics?
Yes.
Go ahead and click that for me.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh,
So the nice thing is advantage, it was 11 was the first die, but the second was a 21. So you absolutely have hops when you are just bouncing around, taking your shot at Sabriel. Now, because you rolled so well with acrobatics, I'm going to give you advantage on your attack roll. So go ahead and click the short bow.
Remember, she has a +1 with that.
Okay.
Repeat, because my whatever my infusement's called, repeating
So-
shot.
With the advantage, you rolled a nat 1 and a nat 20. So a 6 and a 25. So this is going to get really weird real fast. So go ahead and click short bow, and it's going to roll the critical damage because of the nat 20.
The word short bow underneath the roll.
Click the word short bow underneath where you rolled the nat 20.
Oh, got it.
That one specifically.
Okay.
Okay, so that is 7 plus 5 piercing damage total.
There should be a +1 on that because of the magic from the repeating bow.
Oh my gosh, that's worse. So 7 plus 6, so that's 13 damage, excuse me. And because you have an ally within 5 feet, your sneak attack damage also counts. Now, because it's a critical, the sneak attack damage is doubled. So I'm going to roll 2d6 for your sneak attack damage, which is another 6. So that is 7 plus 6 plus 6 for a total of 18 damage to Sabriel. You are running off, do a flip, fire your shot, and it finds purchase as Sabriel stabs their blade through Karagor. This shot like hits like right in between like the neck and the shoulder. And they're like looking almost like cockily full of themselves at Karagor, and then wince and screech out in pain. Not bad for your first combat.
Wow.
All right. So the next, we would have Quaco. What are you doing
Hello.
right now?
I would like to leave. I think what I'm going to do is just try and also just back away as much as possible.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I will just back away a decent amount. So I'm still within 60 feet of the enemy.
Got it.
And then I will bonus action cast a magic stone, but just cast it on some onions and tomatoes on my waist and just pick them off, ready to throw them later. And then I will hold as an action the Cure Wounds spell.
Got it.
To cast through Gex, which I will command to fly over to Karagor.
Got it.
So at the end of my turn, Gex moves, who will fly over and cast Cure Wounds onto Karagor.
Awesome. Okay. And then go ahead and roll the heal.
Shall do. 8.
All right. So Karagor, this weird floating pot thing flies over to you. and you can't really, because you're a shadow creature, you don't really eat, but it's almost as if this thing pours out mist that refills you.
It's just Jumbo.
And you and you heal for 8 points, which actually almost brings you back to full.
Hell yeah.
And you have a couple options here, Caragor. Now, this person is very close to you. You could back up and shoot a bolt of fire. You could reach forward and try to send a shock of electricity through their body, or you could just fire a bunch of piercing darts of shadow at them. What are you feeling?
I think I must fire all my shadow. I must get vengeance.
All right. So we're going to use, then that would be Magic Missile for this purpose. And one of the beautiful things about Magic Missile in Dungeons & Dragons, you don't have to roll to hit. Those are automatic hits. So go ahead and click Magic Missile for me and underneath your, like, the hit points and where, like, the other damage things are. It'd be like attacks and spellcasting. Yep. So, and Magic Missile, the nice thing is it fires 3 times. So go ahead and click that 2 more times. Ooh, so 5, 4, and 2. Kind of mad at all of you. Because that is 11 damage. Jeez Louise, what the hell? All right. God, you're all the worst. Okay, this figure is not looking good whatsoever. These magic missiles, it's like a dart in the shoulder and they go back. A second dart hits the hip and they go back. And they're like raising up their blade to kind of like block the third one, and it hits them like right in the neck and they start coughing. Do you want to stay where you are, or do you want to try to move back? I'm gonna stay in their face because one of your companions still has a turn here.
I'll take a step back.
Okay. You take a step back, and often in D&D things will have attacks of, but this creature does not. I like to do a thing where if creatures are injured so much that they are actually unable to take reactions because of how much you've injured the creature. So like thresholds for it. It's a personal thing I like to do just because always moving away and getting hit sucks, especially at low levels. Now, if we were playing a higher campaign after you've all gotten more experience, I'm not going to pull punches.
Makes sense.
And then we have Phineas Augustus on this big freaking unicorn.
Oh no.
You see Sabriel has been pretty much assaulted. They're not looking great, but your sorcerer companion, this shade, was grievously injured. What are you doing, Phineas?
I look down and I go, Hermes, this is our chance. This is the time to be brave. This is the chance to act.
You're right.
Charge!
And
charge forward!
Hermes also yells charge. It's very weird.
Excellent! We're both being brave today.
And you charge
forward.
Now, because you're on Hermes, I will roll an attack for Hermes as well as you.
Nice.
So what are you trying to do, Augustus?
I am going to shoot a guiding bolt at him as we charge forward from the end of my mace.
Oh, that's sick. Roll your guiding bolt.
All right.
7. You know what? I think that
pretty on brand.
Because we do whatever the hell we want here because we're having a good time. I think you're inspired by Hermes. So I'm gonna let you roll with advantage and roll again.
I honestly am very inspired by this unicorn right now. He has given me the fortitude I need to face my fears. But
You
the
know what?
ride is super bumpy.
Yep. Surprisingly,
Very
it
bumpy
works.
ride.
This figure isn't very like dexterous. Like they're not very quick. They don't have a great defense. They were just able to reduce a lot of damage, but they didn't account for so much damage coming through. That was the issue. So go ahead and roll your guiding bolt damage.
Oh gosh. Okay.
All right. 13 points of damage slam into this figure. And you see like them drop their blade. They're actively in pain at this point. And because you used Guiding Bolt, so the nice thing about Guiding Bolt in Dungeons & Dragons is the next attack to a creature that was hit by Guiding Bolt gets advantage. So what you just did was you gave Hermes advantage in trying to spear
Get him, Hermes.
this creature, this figure. So Hermes is gonna make a horn attack with advantage.
Oh,
that's
believe
a-
in you.
That's a
He's better than-
23.
He's so good.
Ooh,
So Hermes
my
is
God.
definitely gonna hit for 9 piercing. I hate that
Dang, Hermes.
damn thing. All of you see this miraculous sight of. Are you just by chance, Phineas? Are you like a second or a third?
I
Maybe
could be.
You know
I
what?
could-
Okay.
Actually, I'm the 7th in a long line of Phineas's.
I want you to know I was going to say 7th. So the fact that you read my mind puts so much joy in my heart right now.
We got
All
this.
of you see. Oh, I'm gonna give Kara. What is Karagor doing?
No
Karagor
idea.
is doing a thing. Okay, Karagor, be right back. I am. You all see the miraculous sight of Phineas Augustus the 7th, the golden, the majestic, the rider of black unicorns, shooting forth a guiding bolt that actually whizzes past Sabriel for a moment, who like grins and like ha ha ha, and then Sabriel feels a guiding bolt hit the back of their head, and then a golden light appears over their body. And Hermes looks up at you. Thank you, Father. And spears.
I'm so proud of you, son.
Spears through Sabriel, dispersing Sabriel immediately. And you all come back to the traveler sitting in their chair, now eating a ridiculously large apple and looking at all of you. So did that satisfy the desire that you had for vengeance, Karagor?
Traveler,
Yes.
I don't feel satisfied. I don't think this was
Good.
right.
And actually, since Karagor said it out loud, Quako is an artificer, correct?
Correct.
So, without even rolling, you know the traveler, who is often a god of artificers, the sovereign of chaos and change, the giver of gifts, chaos, deception, evolution, innovation, and transformation are a big factor of the traveler.
Karagor, I don't think this is a path you want to pursue.
Karagor, I think this is the path you want to pursue. And they're actively mocking Queko, parroting the
Karagor, this is a god of...
This is a lizard.
We should not be entering into conflict with
We
this. It is
should
far beyond our
always
strength.
enter conflict.
You know what? That sounds like a good idea. I like that idea.
Oh my god, someone called you a wizard lizard, and that's next time.
If you could get us a high enough level where I could cast snowball, the snowball spell, I could be a lizard wizard who casts blizzard.
I hate you.
Hey.
But yeah, so continue.
You know what? That sounds like a good idea. He makes good points.
I'll make you all a deal. Do you have dreams? Hunt. Do you have desires that you seek? I can make your dreams come true. And all you have to do is bring me more dreams.
I have heard this same story before. Yet I am here, and I do not get what I seek. What more is there? There must be more to this story than you
In
are.
a blink of an eye, he's no longer sitting on the throne, but he's next to you, Karagor, almost like leaning over you. And now he's like 7 feet tall, much taller than he was before. Karagor, what is it that you seek? Ask.
Traveler, if you are so powerful, you will help me understand what I seek. I am looking for more in my life. I am looking for the one that has created all this gold. In fact, my desires have now changed.
Oh.
This sabriel figure has satisfied my taste for blood. Now I seek to get my body back.
Oh.
I must find a way. These other travelers, they have shown me life. I must return to this life.
Oh, Karagor, there is only one true traveler. And they tap you. And what is the original body that you were seeking? What? Because you take this form. What does it look like right now?
My body was once a prince of all the lands. I ruled over my kingdom. I was almighty. I had everything to heart's
Karagor.
desire.
So your princely body comes back to normal. And you still have a little bit of shade coming off your body, but only as you would like. And the traveler shows a small globe. Karagor, you will no longer be Karagor the prince. You will be Karagor the king. And you!
Did you just kill his dad?
No! Unless you would like me to. But we'll come back to
thank
that,
you.
Karagor. Quecko, what is it that you want? And Quecko, I don't think your name was ever said, so it's strange that this figure knows.
Oh,
What would you like?
scandalous.
Quecko is cautious about this exchange.
The traveler is friendly. What can the traveler do for you?
Quecko is less sure about this.
Hmm.
Quecko seeks all the most exotic ingredients to be able to cook the perfect meal and consume the perfect meal. Only then will Quecko be complete. And honestly, I do not mean this in an antagonistic way because I am aware it will be my death. God meat sounds like a pretty perfect meal.
Quecko, there are worse things than death. And you feel
Quecko
a
is not so
patch
sure.
appear on your hip. Open the pouch.
Quecko feels nervous. Quecko will open the pouch.
You see a glimpse of dozens of ingredients. It's a bag of holding full of exotic ingredients.
This is in exchange for bringing more dreams.
Yes. I've not hurt these people. You saw the slime. They simply sleep inside of it. This Wilson, and fun fact, Wilson has been in the back watching all of this. Very confused and concerned. The people in Nova that Wilson was so nervous, they're in the blob. And then after their dreams have been manifested and chaos reigns supreme, I'll let them out. They'll go back to their lives. And anyone that has doubts may go to the skills tab and roll an insight check.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to ask.
Anyone
'Cause
who
that-
what?
And anyone that has doubts on if the traveler means this.
Doesn't believe him.
Insight?
If you don't believe him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you don't believe him. If you do believe him, all good.
Damn it, Ryan.
I believe him.
Honestly, and if you don't want to roll, you don't have to. But you are welcome to.
Where is
Does-
that?
That's skills,
yeah.
insight.
They're alphabetical order.
Okay. That was still pretty fucking good. Damn it. Okay. Nah, this is fine. This is fine. Fine. Lorelei and Quaco, you have some reservations and doubts. Phineas, you could tell that there were a lot of people in there, and none of them looked like they were like in danger. So it seems like he is up front, but he did also release a dream version of a 5-headed evil dragon god. Early.
Say it like that.
That is like bad. So it just depends on where you fall.
I'm gonna look down and whisper, Phineas, Hermes, I'm getting mixed vibes.
Quaco is not so sure.
And you can tell that the unicorn is definitely pretending not to speak because they're terrified.
What guarantee can you give Quaco that these people will be released and that all of the material plane will be released once your reign of chaos has subsided?
What? Material plane? And then they snap their fingers and you're back in Wilson's workshop.
Yes, that
He
is
never
what I said.
left. It was just an illusion.
Yes, but that still is a question. The question stands.
Am I still riding Hermes?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I love that.
Yes. Can you confirm the people of this plane will be returned safely after this?
Well, I don't know what happens after they leave the sphere. Slime. I mean, maybe they'll go out and kill each other. Not my problem. So, no. What would you like, Lorelei?
Am I talking to Wilson or the?
No, this
other
is the
person?
traveler.
The traveler.
Okay. So Lorelei says, I want your head. We are here on a mission. We are to capture the person who is stealing people's dreams. I am done with this.
The only person with any ounce of duty to the job they've been hired to do.
Are you gonna?
I want to get paid. I am done.
All right.
What do you do? I guess. Are you attacking the traveler?
Yes.
Roll.
What is happening? Did I get my voice back? Have I returned?
You still sound pretty crazy to me. honest.
This monologue is definitely happening as like Lorelei is yelling.
My voice is transforming.
Oh, that's amazing.
Lorelei, you know what? Go ahead. What are you attacking with?
A dagger, because I like grab him by his like coat or robe thing, and I'm like done. I'm like
Go
at
ahead.
his neck.
Make an attack.
What do I need to click?
Click the dagger.
Okay, good.
That's a 12. So you try to stab the traveler, and it's almost as if like you're grabbed to stab, and then you realize you're not even holding anything, and he moves a step back. Oh, that's the game we're playing. Interesting.
I have returned. I'm back.
Oh my
Yo.
God.
Just on
Nothing.
TVK's message in chat.
And I would like everyone to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh
Right
no. Oh no.
Lorelei.
Wait,
What
do
are
I
you
have to
doing?
do I have to roll for Gex?
Oh, wait.
If you want to.
I'm rolling for Gex. This will be fine. Gex is better than me.
All right. So let me look at where the donations are.
Oh
Sorry,
no.
where are we rolling?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
On the left
Yep.
side, right?
So saving throws, and then yep. Yeah.
Under proficiency bonus.
So thank you all of you for hanging out with us, seeing this come together. Because this is gonna go from 0 to 100 real fast.
We're almost at
I'm
$20,000 for charity, by the way. So keep donating, please.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it should be underneath proficiency bonus, and it's like saving throws, and there's a wisdom second from the bottom, above the skills.
I'm looking. I'm blind. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
So do you know where Dex and Constitution are on the far left?
Yes, I do see that.
Directly to the right of those.
Oh, okay. Oh, where like perception stuff was?
A bit above that.
Above. Oh, wisdom. Got it. I see.
Yep.
Oh shit, I have 0. All right.
18. Okay, so let's make this interesting. There have been, I need to ask one of my mods. Lauren, how much money have we raised on this stream?
Oh, hell yeah.
Because that is going to influence the difficulty of this check.
Oh, feels good.
For
For the sake of
every
charity, I hope it's the hardest thing.
for every $50, it's going to $300. So I'm going to roll 1d20, and for each $50, it's going to add a +1 bonus to that, and that is going to set the difficulty for this wisdom save. So we're going to do 1d20 plus 6. It could either be very easy or very difficult. That is an 18.
Can I donate to save myself?
Oh no! Don't. I mean, yes. Yeah. I am. You can buy me out for charity. now, I will tell you.
Can I donate to make him fail?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, you can.
shit.
Yes, you can. Every $50 that we raise in the next minute or two, I will increase the difficulty check by 1. Because if we get an extra 50, that would mean that all of the Matt actually so if Matt donates 50, I'll give you a +1 to your roll. But if other people donate 50 and then go above that, we'll add a +1, so then everyone will fail. Look, you can
Oh my God.
you can easily buy my sway for charity. I have
I'm
no
in.
I
Let's
kn-
do it.
Did you donate 50?
Yep.
Okay,
I'm only going for 20 because I don't have a huge amount of money.
that's
But
fine.
I'm throwing in something.
That
Help
counts.
me out, chat.
Someone else. So we have Martian gave 50. We have 20 coming from Tetcher. Is there any? Could we get 30 more to offset Martian in a way? Is that plausible? I want to watch the world burn for charity.
Stimulus check.
Check goes the. I get that. Actually, you know what? I don't think I've made my donation yet.
Oh, snap.
So let's do that right now. It's worth it. Ooh. What's up?
Let me donate real fast so I can make everyone fail.
Yay!
I said what I said. I said what I said. This is how I wrap up stories. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
All right. Now I just gotta click that pay now button. There we go. Ha. This is worth it. All right. Oh, see, I got your 30 coming up. Someone right there. I appreciate you, Delph. I appreciate you. Which that means there's more coming. Well, how much more? Because the more it is, I'm gonna keep rolling. I hope you
It's
also know
coming.
that.
I see more coming through. Hold up.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Where's
More's
the
coming.
DC now? Depending on how high the DC is, it's going to be weirder of what happens after this. Because if let's just have a conversation as donations are coming in. They are making a wisdom saving throw against the trickster god.
That was provoked by Sid Kitten
Yes,
and her bow and horn.
and I'll be honest, if you hit, I was gonna let you like take the head, so I was willing to risk it all. But
Oh shit, I'm not a shade character anymore either, so I can't just.
No,
Yeah.
Oh my god, no.
Oh, bet
If we
you're,
get- if we
bet
get,
you're
like, a
regretting that body now.
I take it
Shouldn't
all
have made
back.
that deal, buddy.
Why did I want to become human again? God damn it.
hey, we all make mistakes except me.
I have one spell slot left because I don't get many at this level, and none of them will help in the slightest.
Oh my god.
I can pour grease on the traveler, or cover her in acid, and those are my two options.
So, oh, there have been plenty of donations. Sorry,
Oh, hell yeah.
sorry, Martian Bob. I think we might have offset it. Empower. Someone said empower the crown prince. Is that a donation in your favor? Hold on.
Let's
Oh,
go.
Be-
Type.
I'm kind
Oh
of.
my gosh.
Hold on. What the hell? You know what?
Let's go, dude.
Because of charity, I'm gonna give it to you. I will say,
Yeah.
Caragor the crown prince. Let's go.
Caragor, the traveler looks at you. I'm not done for you yet.
Oh, traveler, you thought you had me on this time around.
And oh, you know what? I know what it is. Wilson throws something down and it shatters. And there's like a gust of wind. Long live the crowned prince. And he grabs you and throws you through a portal.
Oh shit!
And you see yourself back home in your kingdom, Caragor. With all of this knowledge. And you're looking through the portal. And you see all of your companions. And you see their eyes. They blink once, twice, and on the third blink, when their eyes open, they're glowing green. And you hear the traveler, let's go traveling. And the portal closes, and I think that might be where we wrap up the City of Dreams.
Oh.
One shot that, depending on possibilities and time, maybe we'll continue this another day. Now that you've gotten, some of you have gotten your first step into D&D, and some of you have gotten to experience this chaotic world that I've brought. I'm gonna ask Lauren again to do me a favor so we can figure out how much we raised just for this session in City of Dreams. I am Gabe. I have been your DM at GabeJamesGames. You can find me all across the internet, including playing and doing more games. Sid Kitten, would you please tell us about yourself?
Yes, I am Sid Kitten at It's Me Sid Kitten on all socials. VP of Chili Mountain, a gaming gaming organization. We have a team in Heroes of the Storm CCL, which is sponsored by Roll20. So make sure to check us out at Chili_Mountain. I also stream World of Warcraft and FPS games like Valorant and Apex Legends. So make sure to check me out at It's Me Sid Kitten.
Hell yeah. And then Tetcher.
Hi, at Tetcher on basically everything. Pansexual mess. Commentator across multiple games and sports on everything that is available. Twitter, Twitch, etc. Heroes of the Storm is my main game, but I will commentate literally everything, and I have commentated over 100 games and sports at this point and hosted multiple stuff. So that, keep an eye out if you like casters and hosts and D&D, because I do those three things and nothing else.
Awesome. So TBK, and also I want to make a note for you specifically. Interestingly enough, Hermes' eyes didn't go green. Hermes still seems consciously aware.
Oh.
So maybe your unicorn child will help you out. But please tell us about you.
Okay, that was good. I was gonna make a point of order just to make sure I still had Hermes. Okay, we're good. We're good. So these days, you can find me over on Twitter at TBKZord, and I mainly do D&D content right now. I have a D&D discussion podcast called DN Discussions, and I also do a live play campaign podcast called +5 to Hit. So you can check out either of those if you're interested in more D&D stuff.
Awesome. And then Martian Bob, Karagor, the Shadow Sorcerer.
Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Martian Bob, Matt, MB, whatever you want to call me. By day, I'm a product manager for a tech company, and by nighttime, I like to stream on Twitch. My handle's Martian Bob. You can find me there. I also play Heroes of the Storm, so if you want to come, watch a potato go from bronze to gold, this is the spot to be.
All right. And I've been told we raised $500 for charity in this
Nice.
stream
Woo!
alone.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
That is huge. So thank you all for joining me for raising money for Code 2040. It is a cause that emphasizes on helping Black and Latinx in gaming. They do plenty of stuff. And I feel like today, especially for Rollvember, the 13th month of the year that everybody knows about and totally exists, it was a fantastic time. Thank you for joining me and these heroes of the storm. And I guess some of them are now heroes of the traveler. And maybe we'll see you in the future. Take care.
Thank you, dude.
Thank you so much. It was fun.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Thank you all.